Good day, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be doing a forecast for three of my favorite pairs. So this is what is on my watch list. So it's Euro USD, Pound USD, and gold. Okay? So before we start, you can like, share, and subscribe to my channel, because I'll be dropping weekly forecast almost every week on Monday, because I prepare them on Sunday. So this one will be posted tomorrow, it will be the 11th of September. So let's get into it. So we're gonna start with higher time frame, just to check the bias. Then we're gonna check our execution time frames. So even though we are executing on smaller time frame, we're gonna start checking from H4. So first of all, I just want to monthly monthly time frame, 12 months time frame. So what I want to check, I just want to check the overall direction. You understand? Before anything else, I just want to check the overall direction. So far, what do I see on 6 months time frame? I can see that our 12-month structure is actually bullish from this low, created a high, then we created a low, then we created a high, and we are currently inside this range. So meaning that it's possible that price can continue going down, or if this low is not holding, we can expect price to actually continue down. And before we buy, we need to see a break of structure, right? If this is holding, this demand, this low is holding, what do you want to see? You want to see a break of structure, then we can say, price is definitely moving up. So since we haven't broke this structure yet, so what I'm waiting for is this break of structure, then I can expect this, you understand? However, market can do anything, you understand? Market can still do anything. So we have this range, bullish range. So let's jump into 6 months range. What do we have on 6 months range? We have a bearish range, not yet confirmed. So that means we can jump into a monthly range. A monthly range, what I can tell from this range is that price might, monthly range, this was the high. So monthly range was trending down. As you can see, this is where it created the low, the high, then it created the low here. So right now, we expect price to do this and this, understand? So if this low is holding, that means price won't break the structure, you understand? If this high is holding, price needs to break structure right here, then we can formulate our sell entries targeting lower lows, you understand? Since it didn't confirm on 12 months that I'm going up, so even monthly still bearish, so meaning that we can sell, you understand? We can definitely look for a sell, it's still bearish. So jumping into a daily time frame, we have a weekly range. Weekly range is from this low to this high. So if this low is to hold, we want to see obviously the price going up. But then if it does something like another break of structure here, then we can start looking for buys, understand? So for now, I'm not going to be looking for buys. So, and since it's coming back from the monthly supply, and you can see that it's coming with momentum. So I'm not going to look for a sell since it's coming here. But if it didn't reach the monthly supply, you know how I mark my monthly supply, I was going to be interested in buying. But since it's coming here and I see it's dropping like this, this might be a targeted low. So if this range obviously gets taken out like this, and we have a new range, we have a new weekly high, we might expect a pullback, then we can sell long term. We can look for sell long term. Remember, higher time frames, I don't look for, you just market for directions. There's no need to enter here because you can see the other blocks. The stop loss will be big, you know. But if you have a big enough account, it's up to you. Wow. So we have another range on a daily range that is bearish. Monthly is bearish, weekly is bullish, but daily is bearish. So this is where we can start formulating trades. So if weekly is bearish like this, so if you can see, weekly came here, all the way down here, retracement down here. If we get a confirmation, we might get another swing, depending where will I be targeting. Since this is weekly, I can use daily to target this. Understand? So if daily retraces until me, I don't know up until when, and gives me enough reasons to sell in these areas. When I'm selling here, I can hold long term. I can hold long term. However, if on smaller time frame, I'm getting buys to buy this, I cannot hold up until here because the structure is bearish. You understand? So currently, and on smaller time frame, if I get any sales, I cannot hold until this low because this is a smaller time frame. What if I get a sell like here to target this and price takes this low and does a deeper retracement, then does this again. So I cannot target this low on smaller time frame. So now we have a range from, then we jump into H1. We have a what? We have another bearish structure. So here we'll be looking for selling because it's bearish. High time frame is bearish, monthly is bearish. So we're just gonna be sell. We're just gonna be looking for a sell. You understand? Formulating sales all the way down. You understand? So now we had another range from this high. We have H4 range that has not been confirmed yet. In order to confirm that informed range, we need to break the structure here. However, we still have H1 range from this high to this low, a retracement, then we look for a sell. Understand? That's how we formulated this sell here. Then we have 15 minutes range also. 15 minutes range, currently 15 minutes range. It's from this high, see? It's from that high to this low. So this is a retracement. So Monday, if it does give me a chance, I'll be ready to sell like this. Understand? So what I might look for, actually I might look for maybe a retracement until at least 50% before I make a decision. However, I might, if it does this, I will try to formulate a sell. However, because of what? The higher time frame is bearish. The higher time frame is bearish. Only for that reason, I'll be looking for a sell once price does this. This was also a nice sell, but however, it never reached the 50%. See, so a bit skeptical. However, it was a nice sell. Let us see. So yeah, price might still like go all the way up like this, maybe to this order block right here. You see this order block right here, or maybe wipe all the way up here. We don't know, but this is the targeted low, and that is the targeted high. That's the range high. So it can do deeper, maybe to come to clean all this, especially when you see liquidity getting built like this. Sometimes it's possible for the market to just come and take it out before it falls, because before it falls again. So, or it could be going down because this was a trend line. They manipulated it, yeah. They give it a manipulating break, then we don't know what will happen. We don't know what will happen. However, if it continues to go up above here, I'll be looking for a sell. If it does something like this week, tomorrow, or when, I don't know when, I can look for a sell. Yeah, I can target this targeted low. I can target this targeted low. So let's see what's going to happen. Let us not predict and react. Rather, we react like that than predict here. But we can already see that this trend line has been manipulated here. So we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen. So that's it with EURUSD. Let's jump into GBP USD. Start again in 12 months. Start with a range. Okay, we have a bearish range also here. Remember, on GU, on Euro USD, the range was bullish, the 12 months range. But however, here on GU is bearish. Eh? So this thing, that means they don't really correlate, because this is a bearish 12 months structure, but when you check Euro, it's bullish. It's bullish. And GU is bearish. So they don't really correlate. Eh? They don't really correlate. They don't really correlate. So, however, it's fine. So we have the range high here. And once it breaks 6 months, we'll know that we'll have a range low. Then we can look for long-term sales like this. You understand? You can look for long-term sales like this. Let's jump into monthly time frame. We have a range from this high, but however, we didn't create a low. However, this is where we can create a low. Understand? If it breaks this one now we can create a low. So let's jump into weekly time frame and check where are we in the market. So weekly, we have another range from this high. All of this becomes internal range liquidity. So came to this POI right here. There was an imbalance from this POI to this one. And understand? So I think it came to fill the imbalance. And you know, for us to say, to confirm that it needs to break our weekly range, right? So we cannot really be looking for sales here. Yeah, we cannot be looking for sales yet. Only until maybe this weekly range gets broken, then we can look for sales targeting here. So let's go to the weekly range. Check it out. The weekly range, we have a weekly low, we have a weekly high, and we're still bearish. Yeah, we're still bearish. However, if you can check monthly time frame, both GBP and Euro USD are doing the same thing, but on 12 months they are not doing the same thing. Shocking, eh? So we have a range now from this low to this high. If it is to hold this range, it needs to break at least this structure here. Then I can start looking for buys up here. So jumping into H4, we have a range from here to here. We didn't confirm the range. The only time we will confirm this range is when this high over here gets taken out. Then we will confirm this range from this high up until this low. So for now, we're still bearish on a smaller time frame. So we'll be looking for a sell. We'll be looking for sets. So jumping into H1 time frame, we have a range from this high here to this low here. You see, from this high here to this low here, we have a little bit of imbalance here. So price can just come and just feel this imbalance and start to drop again, or it can drop from here. We don't know. So what we can do is to react. Once I seen that the structure has taken all these equal highs here, I'm ready to formulate a sell. So on Friday, I did come up with a trade right here. I thought this was gonna maybe retrace a bit deeper before I can sell. You understand? Because before I can sell, however, it just reacted here and it went down. However, I'm still hoping that it goes down. So if you're gonna follow this trade, remember trading is risky, so use proper risk always. And I'm not a financial advisor, you understand? So this is purely content creation. Okay. Okay, we have a range high now. We have what? 1 hour range high. We have a low, understand? So we can expect the price to retrace like this and continue going down, understand? Since the higher time frame is also bearish, you understand? That's the only reason. I'm not saying it cannot go up because but is the market, you understand probability. So it's all about probability. So we have this range, it has not yet confirmed. In order to confirm that range, it needs to at least break this structure here. We have a smaller time frame range from this high here, to this low, and we've just tapped into our supply zone, you understand? So if price does something like this, I'm happy to sell, you understand? I'm happy to sell, and I can target this low, you understand? Since everything is bearish on a higher time frame, I can target that low. However, if it does a bigger retracement, since I have a sell limit here, so what I'll do if it breaks this structure here, I can wait to formulate a buy, then see what price does here. So meaning that if I'm wrong here, I can hedge against this, you know, I can hedge a buy against this, you understand, if I'm wrong. So if it breaks this structure and give me a retracement, I'll look for buys up until here. Then from here, if this one holds, it's fine. What I'll do, I'll take partials here. And if this one gives a small retracement and take this low, I'll also take partials here. You understand? So if this one is holding, it's a win. If this one, if it doesn't hold and I manage to catch a buy, it will be a bonus for me because I don't know if I'm gonna catch a buy or not. It might just leave me, it might just go straight, the market. So we are done with GU. Then let's jump into gold. Let us start also on 12 months time frame. We don't trade the 12 months time frame. We just want to see the overall direction. So there's nothing much that I can tell here. There's nothing much actually. Let me just jump into monthly. Okay, monthly, now we have a little bit of price action. So we know that we have this low and we just took the high and we have not created a low of 6 months low. In order for us to do that, it needs to break monthly structure. Then we have a high, a targeted high, external liquidity. So now let's jump into what? Weekly. What's happening on weekly? We have a range here. We have a range from this low to this high. This is the liquidity that is inside the range. So if this gets taken out like this, then I'll confirm that the monthly has indeed created a high, you understand? Then I might look for buys. But for now, I'm not going to be looking for long-term buys to target here. You know, I might get buys, but it's only for retracement. So now, this is where it got a little bit confusing for me because what I could mark out from my structure let's say weekly structure was this. So weekly created this low, then it came to create a high here, then it came to create a low here, then it created a high here. Then after that, it broke structure to create a low here, then it created a high here. So now I have weekly bearish, understand? I have weekly bearish. However, I might be wrong here because sometimes you'll find this is a manipulation. Price can still go up. Yeah, price can still go up. Yeah, you see. However, using my own knowledge in this, I have a range now. Yeah, I have a range from this high weekly range to this low. So this for me will be the retracement. Yeah, this will be the retracement for me. You understand? However, I also have a range. To confirm this low on this range, it needs to break this structure here. So if price decides to do this, come all the way here. Once it takes this high, I can take a risk of selling from this high, stop loss above the strong high, obviously, and target is low. Understand? Since this is like I don't think I'll mind. The risk to reward will be insane for me. You understand? Not to take the trade. You understand? Since the market is risky, anything can happen. It can just pierce through, then started creating higher highs again, because that's how the market goes, with higher highs and lower lows. So now we have daily range again. From what? From this high structure. We have a daily structure from this high to that low. So what are we expecting? We're expecting the price to reverse and continue, right? So, and using that, we know that, however, this might be the retracement because it did tap into the supply, and now we are actually targeting here since the price is going down. However, me personally, I'll be completely like satisfied if it breaks this structure here. Then we can look for self-targeting here. Understand? However, there are people who can catch it here all the way down there. And we have a what? Jump into 4-hour range since it's still bullish. 4-hour range, still bullish. Price came and tapped into our supply, into our H4 demand, then started moving up. Understand? So this is where it gets tricky for me, because now I do expect these lows to be taken out because I see all of this price action here. So that's why I'm looking for a sell. However, this H4 did break structure here. You see, this did break structure here. However, I'm not confident enough to buy this directly here. You understand? But since it did break structure, we can expect price to start going up since this is H4 demand. You see? So what I will do is that on smaller time frame, I'll wait for this to be taken. However, I'm still selling because monthly, daily is bearish. You understand? However, I'm still selling. Me, my bias is a sell. You know? That's why I have this supply marked here, and price came to the supply and on. So if this does this, then the next buy, I can buy long term. You understand? I can target the high, the H4 high, because since we are coming from the demand. However, on smaller time frame, since we are looking for a sell, I predict that those lows will be taken out. So what I'll wait for something maybe to come a little bit deeper into the supply. Then I'll look for a sell. I'll try to formulate a sell. I don't know when. I can target this and ultimately target this. Understand? Target here, take partials here, overall target. So that's it for this week, guys. Catch you next week. Or catch you tomorrow with an update with what really happened. So maybe if I get time, maybe I'll structure out time to create a video of what happened during the day as I was waiting. Did it break through? Instead of having like one weekly task, you see. Yeah, and we did try to sell here. Yeah, it went down, but ultimately it took us out, because what we were waiting for on Friday, I was waiting for this to get taken out. It did got taken out, the Asian high. Then after that, I formulated a sell around these areas here. It did react a little bit. So, and did give like a real sell, then it just pushed back up, and I didn't take any partials. So because I was waiting for the Asian range, since it took the Asian high, I was really hoping for it to take the Asian low. So this is where I wanted to take my partials. However, took me out. It's fine. Then it started falling again. So it's fine. So this is what I'm waiting for this week. This is what I'm waiting for this week. So you can comment your views, your questions. I'll be happy to answer them. I'll create a separate video for that to answer your questions. So we'll call that a Q&A. Yeah, that's what they call it. Yeah, I saw it on someone else's YouTube. So now we have our own YouTube page where we can have daily, daily updates. You understand? Daily updates. So hope you have a great evening. See you on the next YouTube video. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share it with friends. Some of people, they need this information. It might help them. So don't forget to subscribe. Let's stop the recording now.